Hey there, fellow adult collectors, welcome back. David Eon here. And my wife and I, that is LPH, Lady Pop Hunter if you will, went out to our storage and I found this box. And I was kind of excited to see what was in it because it had some Godzilla stuff in there that I had forgotten about. But there was some other things in there that go back a lot further. And I thought that that would be a great opportunity to share this as one of our kind of behind the scenes moments. And for those of you who are wondering, yes, that is the printer. In our very last weekly roundup, there was a huge crash in the middle of our video. And that's because our cat was rubbing against the side of this printer so hard he knocked it off of the shelf and into the wastebasket down there. But anyways, I was going through this box and I was like, wow, you know, taking a look at what's actually in here, it'd be kind of great to share this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. There's some, like I said, some great Godzilla stuff in here, but there's a few other things that are much, much older. Like you see this pink colored Godzilla, which is really cool. Made in Japan. Toho 2005, 1962-2005, and these always have very minimal amount of jointing, but I love these Godzilla. I've always been a big Godzilla fan. Here's another one. And there's some Ultraman stuff in here as well. And these are not easy to find, and they're not cheap either. Like these, this is obviously much older than some of the other stuff that you normally would see. This one, who, he can't even look down. He can't even look down. But I love these. I love these classic Japanese Ultramans and Godzilla pieces. Again, big Godzilla fan. But like I said, there's some other things in here that I thought was really interesting. Here's an inflatable Happy Meal prize from McDonald's from the 80s. If you want a little tiny bop bag, if you will, of Ronald McDonald there. Another Ultraman figure. This one's newer. More Ultraman. This one's played with. You can see it's got some dirt on it. He should clean up nicely though. This one's from the 1990s, I believe. I like Ghidra too. Ghidra's one of my favorites. 1979 Burger King prize. Yum Yum Yo-Yo. Made by Duncan Imperial. And put that with my advertising stuff. And here's where it starts getting a little deeper. See that iron-on patch or sew-on patch? Actually, it's not even an iron-on patch. This patch was on a denim jacket that I used to wear when I was like 5. I still have the patch. It looks like some yogi, like meditating on a little carpet. And this dog, I don't know his name. I cannot remember his name for the life of me, but I've always had this thing. There are pictures of me when I was like 1 year old with this dog, and I've still got him. A lot of playwear on this thing. I wore him out, but he's still around. He's got some mange. A poor thing. Sweater's kind of faded, but I've still got him. I've still got him. It's another Godzilla. Put him over here. Now these two are nice. These two right here are from the 2001 film from the movie premiere in Japan. These were sold at the movie theaters in very limited numbers in different transparent colors, and I've got two of them here with the tags. Those are really difficult to come by now. There's an SH Figuarts Ultraman, and yeah, I have his accessories, but they were in the other bag and they've all fallen out. So they belong in here. Like that. I knew I had a SH Figuarts Ultraman somewhere. These two are cool. Little Tomy wind-up robots. See, Tomy, China, it says on the bottom. This one still has the tag on it. And obviously they both work. You know, you wind them up in a... there we go. That's better. These are cool, though. I like vintage robots. Now he takes off. I put him on the counter and he ran away. Another Ultraman, a couple more Ultramans. Villains. Some assorted wooden play school little people. And of course the wooden ones are a lot more desirable to the collectors. They stopped making them out of wood because there's an actual nail driven through them. Like if I were to pull his head off, there's a nail in there holding that on, and that became too dangerous. This is Garfield, little figurine that Tommy stole. He stole this from a toy store by hiding it in his mouth. And then he gave it to me. True story. The pendant from my original Darth Vader necklace. I actually had a Darth Vader necklace in the 70s that I bought myself. It was $4. And this is the pendant from it. I no longer have the chain. I used to have the complete set of Star Wars jewelry still sealed in the little bags. I had the whole display card, and that was stolen from me. It's one of those things that my ex stole. I talk about from time to time. More really old Burger King prizes. A couple of Piccolos. They don't make prizes like they used to. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Some more Chemtoy Fat Albert figures. Because you know I have the whole set. I've done like a showcase video of them. But these are some much older ones. Older as in I've had them longer. That is. Fat Albert, one of my all-time favorite cartoon shows. Some vintage Star Wars figures. Really pristine condition here with the original weapons. And I used to have hundreds of Star Wars figures, and I had them all in like Darth Vader cases and in C-3PO cases and stuff. Really super clean, like these two with their original weapons from back before they started counterfeiting the weapons. And these are like the only two I have left because unfortunately the Star Wars action figures, and I'd love to restart a collection of Star Wars figures, but that was part of the collection that was stolen from me by my ex. Getting back to that again. Those are the only two survivors, them and Luke here. My original Luke Skywalker, you can see he is well played with. he's all worn out, the poor guy. He got a lot of playtime, this Luke. I still have him. Burger King Frisbee, Who remembers the Burger King flying disc? 1978. Made in the USA. Who can say that anymore? What else have I got in here? Snoopy figurine. Godzilla's son. Yeah, that's excellent. They belong together. Some more Ultraman hands. I'll put those in the bag. A crow pin, and this was when I was still working with the New England Comics in Boston, in the Boston area. Actually, I didn't work for them officially, but unofficially I helped them with grading and stuff like that in the Allston and the Brighton locations. And this was a promotional pin of the crow for the movie that was given to comic shops. I still have it sealed. Captain Crunch and Sogmaster figurines. These were cereal box prizes back in the 80s. And a hologram of Sugar Bear. It's very difficult to see him, but it's a hologram sticker of Sugar Bear. I don't know if you can see that at all through all the plastic. My original Return of the Jedi Darth Vader toothbrush, which was never used. They gave this to me at the dentist and I didn't want to use it. I wanted to put it with my very minuscule collection of Star Wars random items. And I've still got it. I've still got my Return of the Jedi Darth Vader toothbrush intact. Unused condition, folks. It's mint. And a 1997 Hedorah, the smog monster. And these kind of weird colors on these are pretty desirable. This is by no means cheap, believe me. And then, oddly enough, my original Snoopy. And this is from, was it Dakin made this? I don't remember. It doesn't say. 1970 is all it says on the tag. United Features Syndicate, blah blah blah, all new materials. I love you. This was given to me at like my 1-year birthday, and I still have him. He's gotten some dust piled up on him and his spot fell off the sticker there. And years later I found this Woodstock that just looks like it really belonged with him. I found this in like the early 90s, so I've kept these two together, but I haven't seen these in a long time. And I think that's it. Box is empty, folks. Little trip down memory lane there, plus some really cool Godzilla and Ultraman pieces mixed in. So hope you enjoyed having another behind the scene moment with Open by Chance. Any Ultraman or Godzilla fans out there? Let me know what you think. Feel free to chime in, share your thoughts. Anybody else have any random memories from childhood that they've stumbled across? Whether it's your original piece or just something that you've had. Maybe you had something and you found it in a thrift store or went and searched it out online and got lucky. I gotta find a place to set up those Godzillas now. Feel free to post your thoughts in the comments section down below. Let me know what you think. Please do give the video a thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed that. Share it if you can. Subscribe if you're new. All that good stuff. Check out some of our other videos. We got a lot going on this channel, and we'd love to share it with you. So, what more can I say? But thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.